The life and growth within an artist's work is being open to challenges. Being up in the air, flying around, you have to open yourself up for possibilities. The nice thing about this trip is allowing the plane to introduce compositions and new elements that we just have to tune into spontaneously and see something fresh, see something new, and then we start to incorporate a different understanding of what the paintings are all going to be about. Artists have been coming to Lake of the Woods for over 100 years now, and of course one of Canada's most recognized artists, Walter J. Phillips, originally came here in 1914. Captivated by the area, has produced an amazing body of work, and once he visited, he continued to produce for over the next 30 years. I can only imagine how Walter J. Phillips would have reacted to the opportunity to be able to take a plane, head up into the skies, and get a perspective on this landscape that no one else has been able to show before. The aerial perspective of Lake of the Woods is something that I wanted to bring into my paintings, giving it a unique vision and a unique way of seeing the lake, and of course at the same time expanding the vision that other people can see in an artistic manner. The last few years I've been working on a new vision of the Canadian prairies, and Mayberry Fine Arts took me up into the skies. We did a phenomenal trip, and it was always nice to see the prairies from the ground, but once we were in the air, and that was only a few hundred feet and then up to a couple thousand feet, suddenly the inspiration takes completely over, because you're seeing things that you've known for years, and suddenly you're seeing a broad perspective on it, images that stretch out into almost infinity, which is a reflection of what I already do in my paintings. And that view gives an amazing expanse to not only the way we see art, but the way we see the landscape at the same time. When you go out sketching on the ground and you plant your bottom somewhere, sitting down on a tree, you have one stable position only, and the world is what you're seeing at that time. However, when traveling across the body of water, there's this nice horizontal feel, and you get this subtle rolling of the boat, which gives you some kind of change in motion. But when you're actually up in a plane and you start to tilt and really bank up into the sky and arc around to take a look at things, all of a sudden you get this enormous sense of motion. You get to see a lake beyond a lake. You get to see islands beyond islands. It changes your entire perspective. And of course, then the horizon, which we normally see blocked by trees, suddenly takes on a shape and a nice, clean, linear line, and then you start to flow. Lake of the Woods has a landscape which is wonderful to deal with, because it has a naturalistic overtones to it, where water interacts with land masses and thousands of miles of shorelines. The waves from above, especially when the light is sparkling and shining across the surface, illuminates it in nice little peaks and valleys, but it actually looks totally abstract looking down upon the surface. It looks like it's not water, but something incredible with color, something that glows back at you, and that abstract kind of element is really exciting. Spending the last 2 days over Lake of the Woods has been so inspiring that I'm looking forward to developing my whole new series of paintings for the upcoming exhibition.